What up? What's going on, man? It's Elliot Connie here, and just want to say hi. Welcome to Solutions Everyday Live. It is Tuesday, April 27th, 2021, and so something really cool happened today. That's what this video is going to be about. That's what today's edition is going to be about. I'm teaching an online course with my best friend and colleague, Adam Frower. And we were talking about working with clients when the therapy is really, really difficult to do. We're talking about working with clients when the situation seems impossible to change. And Adam is a super duper language therapy nerd, like the biggest therapy nerd I've ever known in my life. Like, Adam is crazy with it. So I've told you guys before, I feel super lucky and super fortunate that I get to spend my career working with someone that makes me better. I hope Adam feels the same. Actually, I know he does. But one of the things that has made me better that comes from Adam's work is he has watched more therapy than anyone I know. In fact, I would probably argue that he's watched more therapy than anyone in the field. And one of the things he said is one of his favorite things to pick out of a psychotherapy session when someone is using solution focused is how the client will oftentimes lose the tense of the conversation. So for example, you'll be asking a client, like, tell me about a time in the past when you've been able to overcome a struggle, or tell me about a time in the past when you seemed to be at your best when things were challenging, or tell me about a time in the past when the outcome you're currently seeking was somehow a part of your life. So like, you're overtly asking about the past, and the client will start to answer it in the past, but then transition and start using present focused language. So the client will say things like, you know, when I was 3, I was really, really happy. And, and then they start using present language, like, and I am happy. And then it switches, right? So from I was happy to I am happy, or I used to be able to not drink to I am able to not drink. And when you watch psychotherapy sessions, when you watch a solution focused session, you'll notice the shifts in the tense from the past to the future, and then the client will sometimes use present focused language. Well, that came up in our conversation today as we were teaching to the members of our course. And Adam said, like, that's one of the things to him that becomes evidence that change is happening. So that's one of the things that he hears that lets him know that the client is experiencing change in real time. And it's one of the signs to him that the conversation's on the right track, because we're having meaningful enough conversations that the client is so in the moment that they're forgetting that they're talking about the past and or the future, and they're describing the change here in real time. One of the reasons that happens is because your brain is not very good at disseminating between past, future, and present. Like, your brain has no way of knowing what is happening, what was happening, and what will be happening. This is exactly why, have you guys ever had a situation where you were, let me give you an example. Have you ever had a situation where you were describing, like for example, I don't like spiders. And there was this one time, I had just moved to Texas, and I heard a noise on the kitchen tile floor. And I went into the kitchen and I looked on the tile floor, and there was a big spider crawling on the floor. Like, it made my skin crawl. And right now, as I'm telling you that, my skin is crawling and I've got goosebumps all over my body. Why? Because my brain is not good at knowing that that incident I just described to you happened 20 years ago. Your brain doesn't disseminate between past, present, or future. So if you talk about a past thing, your brain kind of goes into like the connected emotion to it in the present. So it's why I'm telling you about a spider I saw 20 years ago. I literally went and put on like a Timberland work boot and stomped on the spider to kill it, because I didn't think I could kill it with my flip-flops on. I didn't think I could kill it with sneakers. I had to go get like a big old boot and stomp on it. Telling you that story now, 20 years later, my brain is in a heightened state because I'm associating with that fear. Well, that happens also when you talk to your client about their desired outcome. Their brain loses track of whether or not we're talking about something in the past or in the present, and the client starts to experience that emotion. So it's really, really important, I think, to learn from Adam that one of the ways you can tell you're on the right track and change is happening is when the client loses track of the sense of the tense in the conversation, and it's a really, really meaningful sign. that that is happening. So anyway, here's what I want you guys to do. Give this video a like. Let me know that you guys are enjoying the Solutions Everyday videos, and then share this video so we can get these messages out to the entire field of psychotherapy and all of the people out there looking to master and use solution-focused brief therapy in their work. Like, I love you guys. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you guys for inspiring me. Thank you guys for encouraging me. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for all the engagement. Thanks for all the DMs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Spread this message. Change happens in the details, and one of the ways that you can tell that it's happening is when the client shifts the tense of the conversation. That is a lesson from Dr. Adam Frower.